Welcome to the text editors and creating a file session in the Vimx course. So now let's get started with this. So first we'll look at various text editors. First we'll look at Vim. Vim is one of the most commonly used text editors and one of the most popular text editors. So Vim is actually lightweight and there are a lot of benefits. We'll look at that later. So Vim is one of the most popular text editors, then Emacs, and then GNU Nano. So I quite often use Nano. I don't use Vim that much. I like Nano better than Vim, and there is gedit. So even gedit is a quite popular text editor, which is basically a GUI text editor. Vim, Nano, or the command line text editors where you can type in the terminal itself. So now looking at these, we'll look at the most popular text editors. Vim and Emacs are the most popular text editors used. So this is basically based on personal opinion. You might prefer a particular text editor for its usability. So I use Nano because it's pretty easy to create, save and close the files, and it's pretty easy to type in files also. So in Vim, again, you'll have to look at the functionality, you'll have to work with it. If you're fine with it, then you can go ahead with Vim. If not, you can try Emacs as well. So these are the two most popular text editors. Now this is how Vim will look. So Vim basically is a command line tool, as I told you, and you can see that it just opens a window where it is the command in the command line itself, and it shows some things. So first, to start off typing, you will have to enter I, which is insert, then you can start typing. And then coming to Emacs, you'll have to install Emacs, and when you open Emacs, it will be opened as an application. So Emacs is not a command line tool, it is an application. So again, these two are the most popular, but still people use Nano, gedit, and still there are a lot of text editors. People use all of these text editors to, if it is comfortable for them. So next, we'll look at some things about Vim. So Vim stands for an improvised version of the VI text editor. So basically Vim is VI improved, that's it. So VI improved is Vim. It's the improvised version of the VI text editor, which was commonly available in a lot of, not even in a lot of, in every Linux distribution which is available. So right now, why is Vim popular? So first, it's lightweight. It's easy to open, it's easy to work with it, and it does not take a lot of space. Second, it's very easy to open and edit a file, as I told you. Third, if you boot a Linux system, Vim is most possibly installed. That's what I was telling you. Because Vim is one of the most common text editors, so that in most of the Linux distributions, so even we've installed CentOS, I'm pretty sure in CentOS Vim will already be installed. So in most of the Linux distributions, Vim will already be installed in it, so that you don't need to go ahead and install it once again and start using it. So that's why Vim is popular. So moving ahead, these are the Vim modes. First is the command mode. In the command mode, you will not be able to type, but you'll be able to enter commands. So you can see we can enter commands for copy, paste, delete, or replace. And then in the insert mode, once you press I in the command mode, your command mode will be shifted to insert mode. Then you can start typing in, and then once it's done, you can just press the escape key, which will come out of the insert mode. And then command line mode, this is also a command mode. So again, this is command mode, but every command you provide should start with a colon. So to quit, it's colon Q. To save and quit, it's colon WQ. So this is what happens. And fourth is visual mode. Visually select text and run commands on selected sections. To shift from command to visual type, you will have to press V. So once you press V, you can visually select and edit things like that. So these are the four different Vim modes, so you'll have to remember this. So now let's create a file. So just first let us look at the PPT, then go ahead to our Linux machine and start working with it. So I've created a file and pressed I and entered some text as hello world, and then pressed escape, and you can see in the bottom corner colon WQ and hit enter. So the file would have got saved. So these are some options inside the Vim command mode. I is for inserting, capital O is insert text on the previous line, small o is insert text on the next line, A is append text after the cursor, capital A is append text at the end of the line. So these are some options. There are still many options. You can see here creating and saving a file. So first let us go to the Linux machine. So this is my machine. So I've opened it. Next I'll have to open the terminal, and so I'll make this bigger. Yes. So right now if I type in Vim, So you can see Vim is already installed in my system. Vim VI improved, so that's what it's showing. Vim is already installed. So now I get back. So colon Q, I got back. So Emacs, I think Emacs will not be installed. Yeah, Emacs is not installed. And then Nano. So Nano is installed. And I mostly prefer Nano because it's pretty easy for me, because mostly I'm not going to edit anything. I'll be typing in and then I'll save it and close it off. So Nano, it's pretty simple. It's just three different controls you'll have to remember to navigate. Vim is has a lot of commands, a lot of different modes. You'll have to remember all that to work with it. So first we'll create a file with Vim. So to create a file with Vim, first enter Vim and then enter the file name. So let's say 1.txt. So I have created the file, but so now I'll not be able to. So now you can see I'm able to type in, but you can see there is nothing over here. So I'm going to press I and you can see the insert word over there. So this means I'm in the insert mode. So in the insert mode, I will be able to type. So once I hit escape, now I'll not be able to type. I'll be given here. So if I hit Q, what will happen is it will just quit. It won't save the file. But if I hit WQ, it basically means write and quit. It will save and then quit. So done. So now if you open the file once again, now you can see it is created and saved. Now let's hit V. Now it's visual mode. So in visual mode again, you should learn some things, and see I'm selecting everything and I'm able to change it accordingly. So basically visual mode is to select, so let's say select a particular text or select a particular line and then use that line. On that line you can change it, but in insert mode basically you cannot do that in insert mode. So you can see I'm trying to do that exact same thing, so you cannot do that, but in visual mode you can do that. So you can see I can do that in visual mode but not in insert mode. So now I'm saving it once again. So if I do a cat of 1.txt, so this is the latest saved ones. So going back to the PPT, so we've done the first part. We saw the various text editors, and we also saw what is Vim and how to create a file and save it in Vim. So these are some other options. We also saw the visual mode and the command mode. Command mode does not show the name command over there, but you can type in commands like what I did, colon Q, colon WQ, all those commands you can type in. So we've done that. So we've come to the end of this session. Meet you in the next session.